folk, it's Lynn. I'm back today with my first Christmas card make for 2025. So the plan is from this week, in the run up to Christmas, I'm going to be making something Christmassy right up until December. So not decided when in December, but the plan is hopefully to pop on and share something Christmassy with you all. So this week is this card. So I'll show you where I'm at. Oops, I've taken a blank 6x6" craft card. I've popped it in the style of a 10-fold card. I've taken one of my nesting dies, so it was the largest square out of the set, popped it onto the front flap of the card, cut it out to create this like so. Then for the inside of the card, I have used this beautiful Crafter's Companion Season's Greetings 12x12 paper pad. Now this was gifted from a friend of mine, my lovely crafty friend who doesn't do YouTube, so it's absolutely beautiful. I don't know if you can still get hold of this, but yeah, that is the beautiful designer paper. So what I did with that was I chose one of the sheets, cut it down to 6x6, and I've popped it on the card. And my next step after that is I'm going to come back to the front of the card. So I've taken the same sheet and cut a piece 6x6, so it started out like so. All I did was I popped the same size square as I used on my card into the paper, and I cut this square out. Don't throw that away, it will come in useful for something. And I was left with this. So what I'm going to do is pop this with my glue, or you could use double-sided tape. I'm going to pop this onto the front of my card. So I'm just running my glue around the card. Like I was saying, the idea is to pop on each week and share Christmas make. So there'll be cards, there'll be probably gift boxes, not sure really what else yet, but that's just to name a few. A little decoration, yes, I forgot that. Actually, I said I hadn't made anything Christmassy yet. I did. I've actually made a Christmas decoration. Just back to the card, so I'm just lining that up and we'll get this stuck down onto the front. Okay, so that's stuck down like so. Next, I took a piece of glitter card. Now, it's the glitter card. This is the card that I prefer for glitter card. I don't know about yourself. Let me know if you prefer this one. It's the one that doesn't shed, so you can rub that and there's nothing comes off. So what I've done is I had a square, and all I did was, so imagine it's like that. I took one of my little squares, popped it onto the glitter card, cut the square out, and I was left with this shape. I'm going to be popping that to the front of the card in a moment, but just before I do that, I want to get some of my stamps out, and I'm going to show you what I'll do next. I've now got this Crafter's Companion Gingerbread house stamp and die set. So you get quite a few pieces in the stamp and die set. There's all the little dies with the lovely sweeties, lollipops, candy canes, gingerbread, and then you get the cute sentiments, have a sweet Christmas, gingerbread hugs, and then it's gingerbread kisses and Christmas wishes. I'll not read every one out, but yeah, that is the little stamp set. Let me know, have you done any Christmas stuff yet? Have you made a start? A lot of people do Christmas in July. I like to start somewhere in October after my birthday, so it's my birthday next week. However, I decided I wanted to get a good start. So that is the lovely stamp set. I've taken the cute little gingerbread and I'm popping some clear embossing powder over the top. I then took my little dusting powder, piece of craft card, and I'm just going to stamp my gingerbread onto the craft card. Then I've got my Wow opaque bright white embossing powder, so I'm just going to remove my card, sprinkle the embossing powder over the top, tap off the excess, and I'll pop off camera and I'll get my heat tool. I've stamped 2 little gingerbread onto some craft card, then cut myself a length of thread. I'm just going to bring my glue and I'm going to stick some glue just to the end of the thread. I'm then going to bring in my little diamond shape, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to pop the thread just onto the corner. Then I'm going to take some glue, if the glue ever comes out, pop a little bit of glue just to the top. Then what I want to do is just grab my scissors, because I'm bringing it across the diamond, and I just want to trim my thread out there. Oops. And I'm just going to pop a little bit of glue to the end just to kind of keep the threads together, and then again a little bit of glue just to the corner. Bring my thread across. Next I want to take the little gingerbread and I'm just popping some glue onto the back, and then I'm bringing in a little piece of paper. I'm just folding that as I've got glue on that. I'm then going to bring in my diamond shape. I'm going to pop that down onto the paper, take my gingerbread, line it up onto the thread like that. Just pull that off quickly, and I'm going to flip it back over. I'm taking the second gingerbread onto the back and stick the 2 of them together. So the little gingerbread are stuck together now onto the diamond cutout. I'm just going to pop them down there. Now on the little stamp set that I took the gingerbread from, I've also taken the sentiment "Have a Sweet Christmas," and I'm just going to, now, do I want it flat or do I want it on some foam pads? Think I'll go with a couple of foam pads. Then I'm going to grab a couple of my smaller ones, pop these on the corners, one there, one there. In fact, I think I will have to pop 2 on there like that. Then I'll just peel the back off. And then all I like to do with my foam pads is just pop a little bit of glue onto the back, and I just think this gives a little bit of wiggle room if we kind of don't get it quite in the right place. So for this, I'm going to sit this just to the bottom of the card. I need to move that across actually a little bit. Next, what I'm going to do is take some glue and I'm just going to pop some glue into my 4 corners. I think I'll have to grab the bigger tub and stick it into the 4 corners, and then what we are going to do is take the diamond cutout and I'm just going to see before I stick it down. Yeah, that looks about right. Oops, that's moved. That is where I'm going with my diamond, like that. Okay, so that's the diamond stuck onto the front of my card, and this is the finished card. So how cute is this? So I've popped the Have a Sweet Christmas sentiment up onto some foam pads just down in the corner, and I've popped my little gingerbread onto piece of thread which runs from the top of the diamond to the bottom, and look how cute is that. I absolutely love it. So it just spins around, and then to stand the card up, it just stands absolutely perfectly like so. And yeah, there you go, there is my finished diamond cutout gingerbread spinner card. I hope you have enjoyed my tutorial today. If you have, would you please consider giving me a thumbs up? Leave me a comment. I would really love to hear from you. And also don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I would be really grateful if you could do this. I know there are some people who are watching but they haven't subscribed. So if you would consider, and yeah, thank you ever so much for joining me today. I will be back again very soon with another video. In the meantime, take good care of yourselves. Happy crafting. Have a wonderful day, and bye bye for now.